Hello, my name is Zachary Gunnels, and today I will be demonstrating a speech on how to create the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Have you ever wanted to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that had the most perfect ratio of peanut butter to jelly? Because if you needed to, this would help with any problems you've had ever making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before, where you've taken that first great bite into it and the jelly all falls out the back. Or when you bite into it and you're eating it and it's delicious, but the peanut butter keeps getting stuck to your mouth with no jelly to help lubricate it or help it swallow easier. I think that's the reason you want to be able to make this perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm an expert because I'm a bigger guy. I like to eat. I've tested it over the years. I've been doing it since I was probably 12 years old when I first saw somebody making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on television. And I thought, well, if they can do it, why can't I? So the things you're going to need to create this peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the best possible way, shape, and form is one, you're going to need your peanut butter. Any brand works. I prefer Jif because that's just the one that tastes best to me. You're going to need your jelly or your jam. I prefer jam because jelly's more like Jell-O, and jam, it's a lot smoother. It spreads better for me. I have Welch's jam. You're going to need bread, any type of bread. You're going to need a knife, and you're going to need a plate. You could substitute the knife with a spoon or some sort of utensil that works to spread your elements. And so we're about to make the sandwich. The sandwich is going to take 3 simple steps, okay? Here we go. First, you're going to want to take 2 slices of bread. This is the canvas for the masterpiece we are about to make. You will take 2 pieces of bread, and you will put them on the plate. Now, to make the perfect sandwich, you will start with your peanut butter. Peanut butter first, because it is the base of operations. This is where everything's going to go. Without peanut butter, the jelly would be on the outside of the bread. Well, not the outside, but basically the jelly would be touching the bread, and that's where our problems begin. Because when the jelly touches the bread, that is how we get the soggy sandwich. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your knife and you're going to get your peanut butter. I like a little bit more peanut butter, but if you don't and you want less, you can go with less. You just have to make sure it's spread evenly across the piece of bread like this. And so you're going to want, I'm going to want a little bit more so that it's evenly spread along both slices, because if you have more peanut butter on one slice of bread, it's going to make that sticky taste of being stuck in your mouth. So we're going to take this jelly after I spread this peanut butter, and I like to get the little extra peanut butter off by scraping it onto there's an inner side of this jar. You're going to want to do that, and you're going to want to get all the excess peanut butter off if you can. You can even lick it like you're making brownies and you're licking the spoon. So here, we're going to take the jelly, jam in this case, open it, and if you don't like, cross-contaminating, you can obviously go to the sink and wash the knife, but I've already gotten all the excess off. So now, step 3, we are going to put the perfect amount of jelly on there. It's about a dot, a little over the size of a quarter. And then you're going to want to spread it very evenly along the middle parts of the bread. You don't want to go too far, because that's how you get that big glob of jelly dropping out of the sandwich once you actually finish, once you bite into it. So once you've evenly spread your jelly, I'm going to put the extra jelly back in the jar and just stick the knife in there. That way we have a spot to place it. Then you are going to make sure your bread lines up. You're going to want to look around. And here, I did mess up. I got a little bit of extra peanut butter on the side of the sandwich, but that's okay. That wasn't what we were looking for. We were looking to make sure that there's no jelly about to fall out when you bite into it. Now, there's a little bit of jelly here, but not big enough to create a glob that will fall out onto your plate or your lap or wherever you're eating the sandwich. So today, we made the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It has the right ratio of peanut butter to jelly. You're not going to have to worry about the peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth or the jelly creating a giant mess in your lap. What you're going to have is a delicious experience to help you satiate the hunger you may have been feeling. And you're going to have the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Thank you. My name was Zachary Gunnels. We had fun together, and I hope I see you soon.